The parody you are about to hear takes place in a small suburban hamlet in northern New Jersey. The residents pay very high property taxes, with young families and senior citizens growing frustrated with the impending tax abatements developers are seeking and will most likely receive. Sit back and enjoy My Facts, Not Yours in the latest edition of the ReDevelopment Zone.
Taxpayers of New Jersey, please put your hands together for our Mayor of West Orange, New Jersey, King Mayor Robert Parisi.
Hello. Thank you for coming to my open castle office hours. I am your trusted and adored King Mayor Robert Parisi. But you can call me Robert or Rob or Bob or Bobby or Bobby Bob. But you know what they say. Just don't call me late for development. I'd like to talk about facts, specifically my facts. There have been many people posting on the Book of Faces about this whole redevelopment plan, like it's something awful or dreadful. So let me read to you my post on the Book of Faces, dated the 7th of December in the year of our Rob 0017. And I quote myself. Very mention of the word redevelopment in West Orange has often triggered both outrage and shame. And that is unfortunate. I have often believed that rather than condemning the notion, we should be celebrating the idea that as a community, we still inspire significant investment. Of course, I acknowledge that the Main Street project, since 1999 inception, has not gone smooth, and the reputation that causes pause is well-deserved. Given the rough road of that project, I understand the concern any mention of new redevelopment project can stir up. However, the concern of redevelopment of Essex Green should not be a surprise. The ownership has changed hands 3 times in the past 20 years, and the mall itself has had major renovations as many times that I can remember. Considering, additionally, the changing face of retail, developing the site as expected, and, as many have made an issue, the owners have been promoting that since they closed on the property.
Isn't retail dying? Why don't we just invest in a cemetery?
Mr. King Mayor, how come this property sold 2 years ago for $97 million, but there was no signs of decay or threats to public safety? Did it become so blighted in 2 years that it should now be considered an area in need of redevelopment?
Can I call a friend? When our town planner changed his hats to consult for the town on this, he said, and I'm quoting, "Huh?" He also wrote that the AC is awful, the lighting is bad, and it's difficult for deliveries. It's a disaster area, according to our planner. The Executive Drive complex next door was built in the early 80s when the office market was much different than it is today. That complex is currently more than 50% vacant. In full disclosure, I am a tenant in that complex and have been there since 2004, spending time in 3 of the 4 buildings over the span and have closely and slowly watched most of the tenants and all the large tenants vacate over the last 8 years.
Where's the planner? Bring out the planner. Where's the man that makes the plan?
Why, Mr. Greigel is right here in my pocket. Funny you should ask. Come out here, Mr. Greigel.
Mr. Greigel, your report is so thorough and accurate. How long did it take you to research, investigate, interview, write, review, and edit all the work within it?
3 weeks.
How come you don't know what the vacancy rate was prior to the sale? Or how the store owners felt about the safety? or to the neighbors if they felt that the center is a detriment to their health and safety?
That would be a 4-week report.
Hi, the vacancy rate was 4% prior to the sale of the property, and that jumped 25% 2 years later. You are charged to investigate and research this as part of your redevelopment plan. You weren't curious?
Investigate? Is that with an I?
I heard the rent was raised in order to force the renters out. Untenable means possible abatements, right? And abatements mean a nice tax break for the developers. Possibly. Ha, ha, ha.
Can you cite any other properties in New Jersey with similar stores like Panera, Petco, AMC, TGI Fridays, Total Wine, ShopRite, Macy's Backstage that are part of a redevelopment plan?
Did you say Fridays? My tummy is a little rumbly.
Mr. Greigel, your report says a vacancy rate at the plaza of 33%. But you testified that the rate is 76.5% under oath in town hall. Well, which is it?
Oh, Mr. Planner Manor Grigo, may I take this one? It has been numbers and I love numbers. If you do the math, 33% is approximately half of 76% minus, of course, the 10% truth and convenience percent. So what is the actual vacancy? We like to say close to 100%, and that's double 50%. Okay, thank you, Mr. Planner Man. Back in the old pocket. See you for the next redevelopment project. You okay in there? You got food? You okay? Don't eat my lollipop. Saving it for later.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one she passes goes